Welcome to Morgane TV. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Another Sunday, another more silent listenings. Firstly, Kiara, can you tell me if you can hear me properly? Because last time I realized that my mic was not plugged correctly. Oh my goodness, there's always something going wrong. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I am a little bit tired still, but I'm still glad to do this. And also, I'm pretty excited about the album of the day. Today, we are listening to Division's new album, new-ish, because I saw that he dropped like kind of a chopped and screwed version of his album. But basically, yes, his new album that dropped in April, which is called A Muse in Her Feelings. Okay, mirror side, there it is. That's why I put the Spotify on the screen so that you guys can follow along. I'm going to be listening on my phone because I didn't feel like having the feedback in my mic and stuff like that. So I have my little earphones that I'm gonna be putting on to listen to my phone, but you guys can see where we are if you are just joining. I love the title of the album, by the way. Yes, I love it too. I really love... So, I know one song on the album for sure. I actually did a reaction video to that song, that music video, that dropped this week. So, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go back and watch that because the video is really, really sexy in a different way that we usually see. So the video is really sexy and I really like the vibe, and the song is good. The bass line is good and the voice is good. So Division is actually a duo. I didn't know that. I actually checked it on before, like when I was preparing for the show. So it's actually a duo. They're two guys, one producer and one vocalist. They are from Toronto, and I believe that they're under Drake's label. So I mean, it makes sense. Good R&B. Drake has always been pretty good with R&B, so I'm a little bit less a fan of his raps with the S. But yeah, I do love Drake's R&B. He has a good ear for that, so that makes sense that he has those two under his label. So let's get it started. I hope you guys have it queued up. So the first song is called No Good, first song on the album. Let's get this thing started. Let me grab my earphones. All right. First song, listening to Division's album, A Muse in Her Feelings. This first song is called No Good. Let's get this started. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, slow start. Is it the Muse that is in her feelings, or is it him? That is the question. Interesting. Why not? I'll say why not. Of course, it's the first song on the album, so personally, it was okay. It didn't like bust the door open, but I mean, gotta start somewhere, I guess. So, personally, I'm gonna give this song I'll give it the average 2.5. I don't know. Didn't do much, but I'm not mad at it, so I'll give it a 2.5. I'm not hyper hyped about it. Yeah, I prefer a banger for a start. Yeah, I'm kind of well, I would not say it's so much of a banger, but that was, I don't know. It was not, I was not expecting a start like that, because He's supposed to talk about his muse that is in her feelings. And for now, it sounds like he's the one in his feelings, even though we had like a little bit of talking at the end. I'm not sure. What are your rates? Personally, I'm giving it a 2.5. What do you think? Yeah, it was not. Well, the thing is, I'll see what I really think about it once we will hear the second song. That's gonna solidify my opinion. You give it a 3. All right. Okay. I'm writing everything down. This time I had my notepad ready and everything. I was on time this time, so. Okay, so let's go straight into the second song, which is called Friends, featuring Party Next Door. I like Party Next Door, so I'm interested in hearing what this is going to sound like. I did not specify this, but I just want to clarify that I didn't hear the album at all. The only song that I know is A Muse, which is the song that I did a reaction video to, but other than that, I do not know the album at all. So let's go into track number 2, which is called Friends, featuring Party Next Door, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that one was not bad. I prefer this one. I prefer this song. It's a nice little vibe. I'm kind of digging it. What do you think? I prefer this one over the first song. I will give this one a 3. It's not a super banger, but I'm not mad at it. So the way I personally give my rates is based on what I think of the replay value. Am I going to go out of my way to listen to the song over and over again, or am I just going to listen to it? Oh my god, I'm struggling talking today. Listen to it if it comes on, but not skip, or am I going to skip? Or I definitely like this one better, but I'm still giving it a 3. Alright, so we have, I'm giving it a 3. Kiera said 3, and Anthony said 3.5. So we're kind of on the same page here, based on that song. It's a nice little vibe, but I'm not overwhelmed by the song either. So let me come back here and let's go to track number 3, which is called Still Pray For You, starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, we had a little switch up. That was nice. That was nice. I'm not mad at that little 70s vibe on the sample. That was pretty cool. I would say nice little vibe for this one. Same thing. Not so far. I'm not overwhelmed by the songs that we're getting, but it's still pretty cool. This song was decent in my opinion. I will say I'll give it a 3. That one was nice. Yeah, it was nice. It's a nice little vibe. I'm not mad at it at all, but I'm still going to give it a 3. For me, it's like more music to vibe to. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I liked it too. It was a decent song. I like the switch up. I almost prefer the second part of the song rather than the first part. I mean, the first part of the song was cool, but I liked I found the little sample 70s vibe, the switch up was more interesting in my opinion than the first half of the song. So I'm gonna still give it a 3. I mean, it was good. That was cool. Let's see, track number 4, which is called Courtside, featuring Jessie Reyes. I'm pronouncing that right. You guys already know that I'm not good at pronouncing stuff, but I would say, yeah, Jessie Reyes. Track number 4, let's get into it, starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, okay. We had a long outro of the song, But one thing, okay, no, multiple things. Firstly, we can hear that they're under Drake's label. To me, it sounds pretty much like Drake. It's kind of the same style, structure of music and stuff. So that's pretty interesting, which is kind of not surprising, but Anthony says nice 2.5 for me. I like the featured more. Yes, that's what I was about to say. So firstly, it sounds like Drake, so it makes sense that they're under his label because it sounds pretty much familiar, sounds like him. Secondly, I do enjoy Jessie Reyez a lot. Not so much about what she was talking about, but her voice. Yeah, I would say it's a woman, but yes, I like the voice. The voice was pretty interesting to me, so I appreciated that, and the beat was pretty good also until it started like fading kind of out. The beat was pretty interesting, but it's not the type of song that I can relate to really because I don't know. It's just yeah. I will give it a 2.5. I'm right there with you, Anthony. I'm not mad at it, but not overwhelmed either. I like the feature, I like the beat, but the lyrics and the fact that we had this long out of the song. Yeah, her voice added a nice touch. Yes, it did. It did. That's what kind of saved the song, actually, in my opinion, because the beat was good. But yeah, I really like her voice. Yeah. So far, it's a pretty slow. I mean, I was expecting slow, but yeah. I don't know. I'm not transporting. Oh, okay. I like this one more. I gave it a 4 for storytelling. Okay, I can agree with that. Well, not agree like in change my own rate, but I can see where you're coming from. I like storytelling also. That's what I was saying. I appreciate the storytelling, but I am not able to relate to it really. So, I understand what you're saying though. So, okay, we have 2.5, 2.5, and a 4. That is Cool With Me. Okay, next song, track number 5. The track is called Miss Me, question mark. Do we miss him or not? Let's see. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I like this one better. This one was pretty good. I like the song. I like the song. It is not, once again, not overwhelmed by the music, but I did like this one better. I like the harmonizing. I like the beat. The beat is really good. Dope song. The beat did it for me. Yeah, this one. I agree with that. The beat was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. The structure of the song, just the last part, the little. That's what made me think that I'm not surprised that he did a chopped and screwed version of the album and dropped that because he already started on the album itself. So yeah, okay. So we all like kind of prefer this one. Personally, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I don't see as much the replay value, but I'm still more into this song than the previous ones. So Anthony said 3. A 3 for Anthony, and Kiara gave it a 4. Alright. So we all prefer this one better. Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere. Maybe it's a slow build up, but it's probably building up. So let's see what the next song is talking about. Next song, track number 6, is called No Crying featuring Future. I have a personal issue with Future. I used to really love his songs until his personal business came in the way, and I am a little bit of a feminist. I do not stand men who openly disrespect women and just do whatever the fuck, but yeah. And also talking about lean drugs and all kinds of bitches and hoes and stuff. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, But let's still see what he's talking about on this song. It is called No Crying featuring Future. Featuring Future, track number 6, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm torn because on one side we have Future just doing Future, just being braggadocious, and all these bad bitches obsessed with me, and yada yada yada. And then on the other hand, we have Division talking about, baby, don't cry, don't you let your makeup run, don't cry in the club, blah blah blah. I like Future. I like the way he isn't afraid to express his toxic. He isn't afraid to express his toxic masculinity, he said. Alright, okay, well, I can respect that. At least, I mean, yeah, why not? That's funny. Okay, well, I can respect that opinion. I mean, it does make sense. I am not a fan of that, but because I had enough with toxic masculinity. But he does sit in his own shit, so I can respect your opinion. That's funny. So yeah, on one side, I am not really rocking with Future that much. His voice does go well with the song, but the lyrics are kind of bothering me. But on the other hand, I really liked the harmonizing. This one did not hold my attention. I gave it a 2. Yeah, I can understand that also. Personally, I'm gonna give it like To me, the song was kind of relatable. Not what Future was talking about, but what Division was talking about, meaning crying in the club and stuff like that. I have been there. I admit it's a 3.5 for me. Okay, all right. I admit that I have been crying in the club. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 times. Maybe. Trying to forget what had happened during the week, a breakup or whatever it was. But, yeah. No more crying in the club. I appreciated those lyrics, but not so much what Future was about. I'm gonna give it a 3. 3 for me. Kiera said 2, and Anthony said 3.5. Okay. Alright. So, that is cool with me. Alright, so, we're getting one of my, not husbands, but, I really like Ty Dolla $ign. That sign, I like his voice. Okay, so we're getting in. Oh, now I'm looking at the song. I know this song. I really like it. Okay, that makes me happy. So we're getting Dangerous City featuring Buju Banton. How does that pronounce? Oh my god. Buju Banton. I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna insist on trying to pronounce that correctly. But we're getting Ty Dolla $ign and whatever. I also have cried in the club. See, I'm not alone. We have all been there, or maybe just the one who has been dealing with toxic situations. And that's why you like the fact that Future sits in his toxic masculinity, because you have dealt with toxic situations also. Real right here. I get it. Okay, so let's listen to Dangerous City. I actually know this song and I really, really like it. So let's get into Dangerous City, track number 7 on the album, starting in 3, 2, 1. I love that song so much. I love that song so much. It is such a vibe. I did not know it was on this album. I didn't even catch it that it was Division on that song. So I was completely oblivious to all of that. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This one has major replay value in my opinion because I've been already listening to it on replay. Major dance potential. I'm here for that one. Yes. I also know the song Ty Dolla always kills it. Yes. Oh my god. And Caribbean vibes Buju brought really nice. Absolutely. I agree with all of that. Ty Dolla Sign. I would not say it's hubby material, but smash material. Yeah, just because of his voice. Ty Dolla Sign is not so much of a good looking guy per se, but just his voice alone would make me want to smash one time for the one time. But yeah. So replay value and all of that. This one gets a I would say 4.5 from me because I really like this one. Kiera said 4. Buju Banton. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you know what I mean. Added a lot for me. Yes, he does add a lot of Caribbean or at least Jamaican. I think he's Jamaican. I'm not sure, but yeah, he does add a lot to. I'm getting notifications. He does add a lot to the song. So 4 and 4.5 for me. That was cool. That was at least one song that I was genuinely truly into so far. So that makes me happy. All right, let's get into track number 8. Track number 8 is So What featuring Popcan. We're getting Jamaican. Yeah, Popcorn is Jamaican. Jamaican vibes also, so that was a good transition from one to the other. Let's see what this one is talking about. Track number 8 on the album Division, A Muse in Her Feelings. That song is called So What featuring Popcorn. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1. All right. So that one had a nice little slow whine little vibe to it. I like that song. Not as much as the previous one, but I'm not judging, just saying. I am pretty honest. I'm gonna say it. If you already know Anthony, well, probably not so much, but if you go back and watch my replays, I made my list of the 4 husbands that I have in my head. But it's always constantly changing, so yeah, but I will be honest. If it is hubby material or smash material, I'm gonna say it. So yeah. Ty Dolla Sign could get it for one time for the culture. But yeah. So yeah, I'm back to 3, but it was nice. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not as transported by this song as the previous one. The previous one that I really, really liked it. But this one is not bad. It's a good, like, slow whine type of vibe. You know, grinding on each other. It's a good, I would say when you're in the club, it's a good transition song. When you want to slow down the pace a little bit. Girl, many of us have spouses or a smash list in our head. It's all good. Of course we do. Of course we all do. Come on. But yeah. I will be honest by saying it though. So yeah. I did like the song, but not as much as the previous one. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I'm really not mad at it. Kiera said 3. Waiting on Anthony. Popcan killed it. Yes, I like Popcan, but not all the time. It's kind of hit or miss with him. But yeah, I do like Popcan's voice and what he adds to songs and stuff like that, especially on features. So yeah, we're still on Division's album. Track number 9 is called Outlandish, and we're gonna get this one started in 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Pause. Okay, so the end of the song was the transition to the new song, so let's talk about this one first. I liked it. I like it. It was a nice little vibe. What I liked about this song was I guess the melody of the singing. I didn't like this as much, but it was a good song too for me. Okay, I can respect that. It was not, once again, not overwhelmed by the song, but what I did like the kind of, I would say, harp kind of sound, but it sounded kind of like oh, cause I was gonna say what's up with the ending. Yeah. Yes, all of a sudden we got into kind of maybe almost some house music at the end. We went from a slow little vibe to some kind of like house music. So yeah, that's because I'm looking at the track list. And the next song is called Keep It Going. So that's why he was saying Keep It Going at the end of that song. I guess it's a transition to the next song. So what I did like was the type of like kind of harp sound, but synthetic that electronic that we can hear that kind of sounded like video game music. And I really like that type of sound in the music. I like video games, and I'm a 90s baby, so all those little simple video game musics that we used to have back in the day in the video games were pretty cool. So I always appreciate when we have something that reminds me of video games in music because it's nostalgia for me. I like that. So, not overwhelmed, but still like it. I will give it a 3. So far, I'm kind of disappointed in the album, though. To be honest, I was expecting a little bit. I don't know. Let's give it the time to hear the next songs and see what's really happening with this album. But so far the rates are not that good. I was expecting something a little bit better than that. Waiting for Kiera's which video games do you play? I don't play anymore. I used to be a lot I say 2 as well. Okay, I can get with that. That is written down. I used to play a lot of Sims, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Zelda, a lot of Tekken. I also like Counter-Strike and yeah, stuff like that. So I don't play anymore because lack of time. As you guys can see, I have two YouTube channels and sewing, fashion designing business, so I can't do everything. So but I still watch gameplays of gamers on Twitch and stuff. Not everybody, because I'm kind of picky on the video games, and also I need like an entertainment factor. I need the person to be like funny and entertaining and interactive and stuff like that, and not cursing a lot all the time. Also, I said that I do enjoy a good curse word, but also when it's every other word, it gets annoying and boring. So I'm really picky with what I watch in general. So yeah, I am more into watching now gameplays instead of playing myself, because that way I can just watch and enjoy the video game while I'm editing stuff or designing stuff or calculating prices or taking care of orders or sewing or whatever I need to do. So I have that in the background, and now I don't really play. But I used to play not a whole lot, but still a little bit, enough to get attached to it, especially Pokemon and Sims. So yeah. Okay, so let's get into track number 10, which is called Keep It Going. I assume that we're going to be bouncing in the club. Let's get that one started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have another transition at the end. because the next song is called Flawless. So I would assume that since he's looking for flawless at the end, that was a transition for the next song. Okay, so this album is toxic. That's why Future is on it. Because this song is talking about the fact that she's annoying and he's annoying, but they still want to have makeup sex and keeping it going and keeping up the pace and stuff like that. I like the bouncy beat. I could vibe to this. It's a 3.5 for me, and I saw what you did when the girl came on. Yes! Well, that's what I'm saying. You're annoying, she's annoying, but also you guys are fucking because makeup sex is always great. We all know that, but also that sounds pretty toxic. So that whole song was a song of confusion and toxicness and also again, still not judging. I know, it's okay. Oh, the song may have been the weakest for me. Oh, that's interesting. A 1. Alright, well, again, the toxic side. But I do like the bouncy beat also, because I was kind of confused at the end of the previous song, but then when this we got into this song, I kind of was into it, actually. Busy song, confusion sex, toxicity, but also I like the bouncy beat. So, and also I like the little I like when there's allusions to sex in songs, because I think it's fun. So Anthony said 3.5, Kiera said 1, and I'm going to say 3.5 also, because I actually liked the bouncy beat and stuff. That smells like Drake also, though. It's like the other ones. This one smelled like Drake also behind it, so again, not surprised because it's the same, it's his label, so yeah. Okay, let's see what Flawless is talking about, featuring Summer Walker this time. I'm not so sure about Summer Walker. She's been like in social media drama lately, and I don't really like that about artists, but let's see what she is talking about. Oh, and also her last EP, was it an EP or an album? I think it was an EP that she dropped. I was not so much into it. Also, I was kind of disappointed because since she did her nose job, I feel like we can hear it, and that's pretty disappointing because she already, one, had a beautiful nose as is, but I'm not gonna say nothing. That's not my body, not my business, but but also I'm disappointed because the fact that she did the nose job seems to influence the way that her voice sounds, but she already had a beautiful voice, so that is very sad to me that all that came in to disrupt things. But let's still see what this song is sounding like. Track number 11 on the album, called Flawless, Do It Well Part 3. I don't know where the other parts are, but okay. Featuring Summer Walker. Let's get into this one in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That song... Okay. That song was kind of all over the place, no? Okay, what I did like... I liked a lot of stuff in the song. Anthony, you're funny. I'm adding this one to my sex playlist. I like it 4 for me. Okay, I can respect that. We had the back and forth, so yes. Also, the one thing that I didn't really like in this song was the faster BPM part. The one like you want to do the Running Man too, but also it's kind of like a slow song, so you just get hyped for like a few seconds. Yes, I wanted to like it more, but I just didn't. 3. I agree with that. I wanted to like it more too, but it's the faster part that threw me off. Anthony is silly. The faster part threw me off because the slow vibe and also the way that the chorus ended with like enhanced by the horns and stuff. That was good on its own. I didn't understand like the faster pace part, so I am kind of in between two. I'll give it a 3. Huh. I'll give it a 3. 325. I'll say 325 because I want to give it a little bit more, but yeah, the faster part just it wasn't coherent to me. So I will say 325. Anthony said 4 because he wants to have sex to that song, which I can get behind. I understand totally. And Kiara said 3 also. Okay. So, let's go from flawless to greedy, since we're talking about sex. Let's get on track number 12 on Division's album, A Muse in Her Feelings. We are on track number 12. It is called Greedy. Let's get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Yes! See? This one, it went straight on my personal sex playlist also. I enjoyed way more this one. This one was a vibe, coming and going, round after round. You're losing your count. That's the good sex that we all need and deserve in our lives. I take my words back. I'm going with this. It is a 4 for me. It's okay to be greedy. Yes, see? I was saying that. We were talking about sex and then we went into a song called Greedy. I was expecting something like that. It is your turn to be greedy. Yes, indeed. I like that kind of vibe. This is totally my thing. Totally my jam. This one gets a 4.5 from me, personally. 4 right off the bat. 4, yeah. That one got me. I was way more into this one than the previous ones. The previous ones were a little fragile for me, but this one, solid sex song. Good sweet love making to that song. That would be nice. That would be nice. So it went straight to my freaky playlist also. Okay, so we're going from Greedy to Between Us with Snow Allegra. Snow Allegra, I do not know much about her, but I know about her a little bit from watching Tahir Moore's version of Silent Listening Parties. She did a feature on somebody's album. I forgot who it was, but apparently she is really, really good. So I'm glad to hear a little bit more about her because, quite honestly, I didn't take the time to look her up that much and listen to her work that much. But I did appreciate the song that she was on when I forgot the album it was. But yeah, Snow Allegra, which is an R&B singer, also. Let's get into this song, track number 13 on the album. It is called Between Us, featuring Snow Allegra. Let's get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so a few things here. Yes to the Usher sample. Once again, 90s baby. Usher Raymond. Still fine at his age, but yeah, Usher. Also, while Snow Allegra can sing, I will definitely check more of her work. Yes, she's pretty good. From what I heard so far, she is pretty good. She can really sing, and I also like her voice. She has a warm, sexy voice, so that's very interesting in my opinion. I really have to take the time to maybe, you know what, I will maybe try to find if she has an album. The Usher sample was the first thing I commented on. Well done. Yeah, that was pretty good. She really sounded amazing. She did. 4. All right. Okay. Well, one thing with me is that so this song is actually a remix of one of his original songs. Division has a song on one of it. I forgot if it's a single or if it's on his previous project, but it's called Between Us, and there's no feature, no nothing. And it's a really, if Anthony, if you want something to put on your freaky playlist, on your sex playlist, go listen to Between Us from Division, but him alone. That song will put you in a mood. I'm telling you this. Go check it out right after if you want to, but the song originally is very, very slow and sexy. This one is a remix, so you have the original type of beat music, and then he came in with the Usher sample to make, I don't know, make something different, I guess, to be able to fit Snow Allegra on it. The mix is good, but I just love the original song so much that I don't feel like giving it a rate too high, too much higher than that. I'm gonna go 3.5 because it was still good. Usher sample, that got me. Kiara said 4, and I told you guys, you will get used to my craziness. But yeah. What's your rate, Anthony? What did you think about this song? It was pretty good. Yes, Snow Allegra. Yes, I have to check out if she has an album out or a full something that we can maybe listen to be able to get to know her a little bit more. I think that will be pretty cool. I'll check it out. I will have to look back at my list because I already made the list for the silent listenings, but I will go back and check if I did put Snow Allegra on there. I think it will be interesting to check her out and listen to a full body of work to have a better sense of her style. Okay, Anthony said 3.5. All right, so we're kind of agreeing here also. Next song, track number 14 on the album, is called A Muse. The song that I like the most, well, do I like it the most now on the album? It was the song that I did know from the album, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it the most because we had, so far I have 2 songs otherwise that I did like. So one of the tops, I will say one of the tops on this album so far, track number 14, it is called A Muse. Let's get into this one in 3, 2, 1. I love this song so much. I be singing so damn loud in the morning with this song. 3.5 for you. Okay. No, that was the previous comment. My bad. I like this song so much. That's the sexiness. We're talking about sex anyway, so yeah. Definitely a banger. I'm going with 4.5. I am going to follow that, also going 4.5 with that one. I'm not going to put a 5 because maybe I listened to it too much. I still love it. I still love the song, but is it a 5? No, not in my opinion. But a 4.5, I can respect that totally. I'm going with 4.5 as well. This one is also good for your sex playlist. I know it's on mine. It's been on mine, but yeah. That song is a banger. That's a whole vibe, a whole mood. I like this song. This one gets a 4.2. Okay. Yeah, that song is pretty good. That's the one that this song and Between Us, the original version, those are the 2 songs that made me want to listen to the full album. Because I really like the vibe. Okay, we're arriving to the end of the album. Only 2 songs left. Let's get right into track number 15, which is called For Us. Okay, track number 15. Yeah, track number 15, which is called For Us. Getting into this one in 3, 2, 1. That was good. That was a whole entire vibe. This one gets a 5. That is hands down my favorite song on the album. Division can yes, I stunned and I like the guitar, and at the end it's great. Yes, it's a 4 for me. Yeah. Yes. He can really sing. That's why I was kind of disappointed in the rest of the album, because I'm like, where are the vocals? This song has everything. It has like, that one was kind of strong. Yes, it was. It had harmonies. The structure of the music was interesting. We had a nice breakdown at the end with the guitar and stuff. That was amazing. 5 for me. I am totally digging this song. It is right at okay, let me catch my breath, because that's why I mute myself, because I'm just otherwise just yelling, singing along. Once I kind of get what they're kind of saying, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Okay, we are all agreeing on that. That was a strong song. That was a good song. That one went straight on my personal playlist also, because see, I would have appreciated something like that way before in the album. I'm kind of disappointed that it comes in the end, but we still had one strong song on the album, at least one. Yeah, that was good. The structure, the harmonies, the vocals, everything, the beat, everything was on point in this song. So let's see the last track on the album, track number 16 on Division's album, A Muse in Her Feelings. Last song on the album is called Again, featuring Chantel May. So let's see what this one is talking about. Starting in 3, 2, 1. And off they went into the sunset, living their toxic love story. First of all, Chantel May has vocals. Do you hear me? She can sing. Another banger, Chantel was perfect. The beat also was fire. He saved the best for last. It's a 4.5 for me. Yes, I do agree. We had the best 2 songs, in my opinion, at the end. I'm gonna give it a 4. I am not as much convinced by it as the previous one, but I still enjoyed it because it's one of those modernized kind of, but also you can still hear the 80s kind of vibe in it. It's kind of like nostalgic. We had the same... it seems like every time he has a female vocalist, the song is enhanced a little bit. Yes, well, the thing is that I think that also he's good at choosing his features, because what I will say about the whole album is that whenever there's a feature, the feature fits with the song. Even if I didn't like much like the feature with Future on it, he still kind of fitted with the song. Even though it was kind of contradictory, I mean, the vocals, his voice and Future's voice matched really good on that song, even if the lyrics were still a little bit kind of off. This one was a pretty good closer, 4.5. I agree with that. I'm going 4. Anthony said 4.5 and Kiera said 4.5 as well. That was good. That was a nice closer. I agree with that. Especially the way that it faded off into the distance. That was really very retro style, very 80s kind of vibe to it. I appreciated that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, the features were amazing. They all blended well. Yes, I agree with that. He has a good ear. Well, because it's a duo, so they have good ears to see who will fit with him, the vocalist, the singer, and also with the beat and the song and what's going on in the song and all that, the storytelling and everything. So the features were very well chosen. That's one thing that I will say about this album. Personally, I'm looking at my own rates. This album was not bad, in my opinion, but it was a slow start. I started really getting interested into the album, I would say, from track 7. That is not ideal for an album. That's kind of disappointing because there was potential, because the last songs from track 7 to 16, they were really, really good. Most of them. They were way better. I'm even looking at the rates and stuff. They were way better than the first 6 songs. So, yeah. I'm gonna give the album a 3. Because the ending was good, but the beginning was so, was not it for me. I was a little bit disappointed knowing starting from the 2 songs that I've already heard prior. I was expecting better on the album, and that's good that we did have a nice finish. That picks it up a little bit, but yeah, I'm still going to give it a 3 for me. Please feel free to leave comments. I do read and respond. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little silent listening. This album was pretty fun overall. It was pretty... I like listening to songs, and I like vibing to songs and stuff, and also taking the time to sit down and listen to a full body of work, because artists put a lot of time and effort into making albums, so it will be a shame if we don't take the time out of our day to listen to them. And also, if we're able to do it all that together, that's even more cool and even more fun, and we can all appreciate the different albums and talk about it, and that's pretty cool. I like that also. I'm glad. Okay, so I'm going to start signing out. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button and share the video with your friends. In the meantime, please, please, please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and keep it funky, as always. Bye!